Hello everyone, Juicebags here, playing a little Orcs Must Die 2. We're in the tower on endless mode. Zachapras and I. See what we can get done on this one. Just getting our layout settled down. Today we discussed not both taking the same weapons. So Zach's going with the Vampire Gauntlets, and I'm going to go with the crossbow. Then I got the Fear, the Scorchers, the Spring, the Grinder, and the Web. And Zach is taking the Wind Belt, the Vampire Gauntlets, the Acid Sprayer, the Steam Vent, and the Barricades. Almost forgot that last one. So anyway, you don't have the ideal setup right at the very start. However, you have to do what you can just to get through the first couple of waves. As soon as we get to wave 3, I believe it is, we change this kill box around a little bit. Right now we're just doing what we can to farm up some combos. Out of coins, so I can't get those springs down, unfortunately. Now, of course, we're setting up all the way up on the top floor, so each wave takes a little while. I'm going to skip massive amounts of this video just to make it semi-watchable. I got it down to just over 20 minutes from an hour and a half or so. So go ahead and narrow it down a little bit. And we're just awaiting and awaiting. Of course, the first wave, I believe they just come out of the very bottom, so it takes a little while for them to get here. Missing quite a bit in the kill box right now, so the combo opportunities are not as huge, but we still we do what we can here to farm them up until we get the coin to set it up properly. We get a couple of 8s there. And then there's the 10s with the Fear. Just doing everything we can to just to collect up the coin at this time. This is quite the awesome little strategy for this box. It was very fun to play. Ooh, almost off the ledge there. And yeah, nothing too impressive. Get the Spring Trap in the mix right behind it, and that forces them right to that grinder there. And then we're going to put some acid right on the wall, directly where that Spring Trap is. And then that's going to build up our combos a little bit more even. There we go. Let's go ahead and bounce forward now. Okay, we jumped through into wave 3 just to see what we ended up with here. See, now we're getting some 11s. We got 2 spring, or a spring and that steam vent, of course, with the Scorcher, and there's a 13. Scorcher and the Acid Sprayer were up to those 13s. Now, as soon as we're done with this wave, we do change this box up. Here's a nice little burst. Zachapras is quite the orc killing genius. We had a very nice connection today too. Not too. You'll see through it. I have a few orcs fly behind me that aren't actually there, but the problem there is that orcs that were actually there were flying behind me too. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of all that.
Sweet burn of acid. How I love it.
Get some grinders up above that steam. And then with the spring trap up here in the front, it is very, very effective. It does a great job. However, like I said, they tend to, if they got a good bounce or whatever off that spring trap, they really flew down this hallway. There's a little uneven spot on the floor there, so it makes it a little bit of a challenge as to where to put that scorcher. But I was pretty happy with it up front. We end up adding more scorchers as we go, and the mobs toughen up a bit. And we got that long wait, of course. It takes forever for him to run on up. I was extremely impatient, it appears, during this run. A lot of back and forth, side to side, waiting for these guys to get up the stairs. Now we got a little bit more meat. Having the double grinder there makes a big difference. We actually add one more grinder at ground level, right behind that last steam vent, just to help the stuff that flew all the way through. We're getting some nice little combos there. We did get multiple 14s. Of course, we weren't scoffing at the 13s at all, and there were an abundance of 10s, 11s, and 12s, so too many to count. Ended up being a very nice run overall. See, there's the imaginary orc flying over my head. That's the only little glitchiness we had today for some reason. We must have had a solid connection or something going on, but it worked out very, very well. Like I said, it was a lot of fun this run. In this kill box, it's, you know, once you wait forever for them to get up to you, it's a very fun little box. Alright, so we're jumped ahead one more time. You see I threw that grinder on the ground level right there behind them just to catch the guys dropping that made it over top of the spring trap that was pointed inward. That spring trap ended up not being very effective. And you see we got a bit of filtration going now too, and I don't have enough coin. I only have enough to put up one grinder. But we're getting a nice little bit of filtration set up now to get the big guys beat down a little bit. And we got some gnolls coming on this wave, I believe. And we got the long wait as they come up the stairs. Now I guess we don't have gnolls on this one. Yeah, there comes one. Now the gnolls ended up being pretty easy to deal with when you have one person with the crossbow and another with the wind belt. Even when there was multiple gnolls, Zekapress is very good at picking up gnolls out of a crowd when there's a whole group of them. He does a great job with it, so I was able to try to keep him stunned up, and he just took them one at a time over the ledge. Ended up being nice and effective. Getting that fear out there as much as I can to try to build up the combos. See, there was another one. There ended up being so many that were really flying over my head that I checked every time just to make sure I wasn't screwing the pooch there. I think there's another fake one. Fake one. Oh, it was real on my screen. Yeah, not a very good burst there, but it's alright. And we got us a little money bags coming. Now this match ended up being very barricaded intensive at the end. But with me putting all those grinders up, I was picking up most of the coin. Pop forward again here. Wave 15. Take another look at the filtration system there. We put in 2 more grinders there. I've got the grinders. I got 2 grinders down at the base of those stairs also. A lot of grinders out in this one. And you see back behind me, I just panned to it quickly, but they're we've got a little last resort grinder corner set up. That ends up really saving us quite a bit through a few of these waves. We thought it was over several waves in a row before it actually was. Yeah, getting out of the... See, that one was not legit either. I assure you there were real ones. Yeah, we got the big earth elementals this time. Didn't get a whole lot of solid combos this wave. But like I said, overall as a run we did get a bunch of 14Xs, so that was nice to see. Had to shoot that guy in the ass because he wouldn't turn around and let me headshot him. What the fuck? Yeah, we didn't worry about comboing the little elementals too much. We just kind of burnt them down. A lot of times when I'm doing endless mode, I'll like to, or any mode for that matter, once you get down to the lower elemental, if you're using a spring trap, it will make it plenty of the, it'll make it into your kill box. If you're using a push trap, a lot of times it won't go far enough, but we didn't worry too much about them. Although you can combo those guys too. Now we did sacrifice wind belted a bunch of them just up into the traps there, so that gave us a little combo action and not just the kill. And Mr. Moneybags bringing the fat loot again. Give me that loot, Mr. Moneybags. And we didn't, once we got to this point, we didn't really change much. We added, but we didn't change. Our barricades got wrecked there. I shouldn't have grabbed those 2 coins. But he's got enough to put them up. I'm just saving my coin. We end up needing to throw down just random traps at some of the with some of the bigs when we had them all stunned up. Got some dummy barricades there. I'm going to go ahead and throw one more grinder there just for just a touch more filtration. And away we go. We're going to go ahead and pop way forward now.
Time to dance.
Here's our little last resort box. Of course, the rift heals you on this one, so make sure you take advantage of that. If you have the time, and you have the time at the beginning of every wave to run back to it before they make it all the way up, get yourself healed back up. Like I mentioned, very fun map, easy strategy, pretty easy to get the timing down for the combos. We got mages on this one, that's why I decided to go ahead and start working on them down there. They end up still being quite the pain in the ass, but we handled it. A lot of big guns coming. Fire ogres and trolls and mages. Oh my. I did my best to keep those mages stunned up, but they still put a hurting on us. As soon as they get in range, if you're out in the open, you're fucked. When you see those mages, you have to take some sort of cover. And I'm trying to keep this front pack stunned up a little. Little fear in there to help save the day. I'm pretty sure we'd have been alright through this round anyway. Like I said, the mages got a little bit, little irritating, but they got handled as soon as they stuck their little heads out. So we've got a large pack of big mobs here. And this is going to be our little last resort box in action here. It's kind of a boring little grind, but I just wanted to show what's possible. You got that many big mobs coming at you. And you can easily wreck them down if you get a nice little corner grind up setup. That corner grinder setup. Threw a little fire above that one just because I had the coin. And that's the area we were going to keep them stunned, so... There you go, all those bigs got beat up. I'm going to go ahead and show all the way through our last few waves just to show you our demise step by step. You see we got as much filtration as we could afford, all the way wrapped around, all the way down. Well, we didn't make it all the way down, but we made it a good ways. We made it past the second opening, second entrance. And we got a shitload of gnolls coming. And they're the grenadiers too, which are always just a huge pain in the ass.
Sink into oblivion.
I don't know how Zach managed that, but you see he's plucking them all the way across the opening with that wind bell. I am not near that efficient. There was a 14 there. See, even at the end, we're getting 14s. We just ended up, we got overrun by big guys, and they let us know who was boss. We do manage to survive this wave, although there are lots of bigs there. Combos are dwindling a little bit. It's hard to get the timing down when you got your traps all clogged up, all those big guys. Gotta watch out for those barricade smashers. Try to get them down as quick as possible. You saw there was that troll in the background was putting a hurting on barricades there. You know what? Maybe this was our last wave. It's like we're getting tore up. Yeah, I thought we survived this one, but we got a lot of elementals coming. The elementals are, you know, if you take the fact that they're pretty durable into them busting into, you know, more and more, yeah, I think we are going to survive this one. Threw one more grinder down. Yeah, I thought we made it through to 28, and then we got wrecked. But no, I spoke too soon. Here they come. Anyway, the elementals, when they break apart, of course, the two separated elementals lose all of the debuffs you have on them, particularly stun, and they will start running towards you. So that, you got to make sure you keep your mana at full and you have that ready to go. Now, this obviously was our demise. See, we went from 27 rift points to 0. Bam. Overrun like crazy. Anyway, it was a hell of a run, though. We were very pleased with the result. Made it to wave 28. 16 million. Busted the 16 million mark, which is awesome. You see we got some 14x combos there. Never hurts. And that put us pretty soundly in first place for this one. But anyway, that's our run through the tower on co-op. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please click that like button. That's what it's there for. And subscribe to the channel. There will be a lot more Orcs Must Die coming. I'm off the next couple of days and having fun. Thanks for watching.